Stupid.
Lee funny.
Stupid.
Here you go.
Okay, so me and Brian have come to a conflict that we need to resolve, and we're going to hear both sides of the story. And Brian, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
This is the truthful story from Brian.
Yes, this is the truthful story because it's the real story because that's all I talk about. So. There were these two guys at Mid Rivers, and no comments, okay?
No, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, no, okay, good, glad you understand me, okay. So, like, no, there's these two guys, and they're walking in Mid Rivers, and we're, like, going down the escalators, and they're, like, holding hands, which, like, I'm like, oh, Krista, maybe they're together, because guys don't normally hold hands unless they're together. So, like, we're walking, like, we stopped at some store or something, and we're looking at something, and we turn around, and they're kissing. I'm like, yeah, they're together, right? So then, like, we keep walking, I'm turning around to see where they're at, and they're walking into the bathroom. So all I have to say to that is ...
Well, don't guys go to the bathroom?
Not when they're holding hands and making out. Like they do, but ... because we're not going to talk about that.
Did you go in and watch, Brian?
No, because I was with Carissa. What was I supposed to do? Oh, sit out here while I watch. Yes. Of course, no. So, like, listen to her story and see how believable this thing is.
So we were going down the escalator, and we saw these two guys. We were walking by PacSun, and they were about, normal, distant. No, they weren't. They weren't in zero bathroom. You don't even know Mid Rivers, okay? Shut up.
Yes, I do.
Anyway, so they were like normal walking distance apart, okay? Normal. They weren't holding hands. They were just talking normally. Don't you even put that shit on there. What the fuck was that? So... that's really it. And he's like, oh, look, they're holding hands. I'm like, Brian, they're not holding hands. And they're like, oh, they're a couple. They're making out. I'm like, Brian, they're not making out. What are you talking about? Oh, they're going to the bathroom to get on. Brian, they're not even fucking close to each other. And they just walked into PacSun. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he makes up this whole, like, bullshit story.
How does one, like your story is so short. Like, how can I make up the rest? Like, that's so crazy it has to be true.
Okay.
All
right, tell him about Jason then.
Okay, so, like, one of my friends, Jason, who's, like, awesome. Like, we met up at the Mills. He's
like Tommy.
And we were at the Mills. And, like, it was me, Krista, and my friend Amanda, and then Jason was randomly there with his mom. And, stop raping me. And then...
not the good kind of rape.
Not the good kind. But no, so Jason's there, and he meets up with us, like, oh, that's cool, and we wanted to go to Hot Topic because we were going to go buy some stuff, right? So, like, and Krista's like, oh my god, I'm going to kill him in the first 2 minutes of meeting him.
He's fucking annoying.
And then, like, so we're, like, walking through Hot Topic, and he's just trying to tell her a joke. And she's like, oh my god! She's, like, ripping the clothes off the racks and throwing them at him.
You know me.
And, like, there's, like, a complete mess of clothes all over the floor.
Okay.
And glad we know the employees there, and they're like, oh, it's cool. Because if we didn't, they would have been super pissed. We probably would have got kicked out of the mall, and it's the Mills, and that's, like, that's, like, close to home. So, and now Jason is, like, I don't know, he's mostly scarred. And he has a crush on her. And, like, she was, like, being a complete idiot to him, so, whatever. So, yeah, okay. How can you possibly change that story?
To the truth, the real version, which is probably a whole fucking lot shorter. So, we were walking around, and then I hear this obnoxiously squeaky voice, hey, Brian! And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Somebody dying? I turn around, there's this short little faggy kid, and he's like, and he's like, oh, Brian, rape me, and Brian...
What? Oh, because that's believable, yes. That always happens at the mall. Yes. They were together.
They were not. Ow! Anyway. Koosfraba. Anyway.
Koosfraba.
Hey, come in and say hello.
Okay, hello.
So, we haven't seen it.
Tell your story.
You don't hit me off the road. Anyway.
You have 4 minutes left.
Okay. So anyway, he was fucking annoying, and I was just like, hey, send this kid away, because he was just really annoying. And we went into Hot Topic, he kept bugging me, but I was just ignoring him. And yes, I do know the staff, but I was not throwing clothes, okay? There was no clothes on the floor, and like somebody else put them there, and he was just fucking annoying. And then I was so glad when he left, and that's really it. Nothing really eventful happened. He was just fucking annoying. That's about it.
Okay, so like, what else do we need to resolve?
I think that's it.
That's it?
Well, apparently you're agitated about Zach, but I guess we won't go into that.
We're not going to go into that, because I'm not even agitated anymore.
No, I would like to know why you were agitated.
No, I'm not agitated.
We could make another video.
No, I'm not agitated about Zach.
No, I'd like to know. I would seriously like to know.
There's no more agitation.
It's still there.
Koosfraba, whatever.
Koosfraba up your ass. Only washing machines get agitated. I love how you...
Washing machines get agitated.
Hello, agitation,
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to end this one, because Chris is being awkward. We love each other!